Alright, so we just completed the ancient grotto. It is done. So, many questions about where we go next. Questions are indeed valid. I am not sure. Do have a lot of area to explore before we are done. So we're nowhere close to being done. I don't know if you were under the kind of assumption that we were close to being done. We're not. There is a lot of land here. I went in there. Yeah, that's the ancient grotto. What do we have over here? Some kind of home. Highwaymen. You were killing the eternal flame people, man. Okay, you survived a shot straight to the head. Okay, so apparently bandits have taken over whatever the hell this place is. Homestead key. A key caked with dirt as if it had been left outside for a long period of time. Overgrown homestead. They were planning to loot it, I guess. But they were taking a rest before they went in? I don't understand. So, cool little cave here. Gotta wonder who put all this money in these caves. Investigate the abandoned homestead. You can't come in here, can ya? Who the hell blew up? Yeah, I would not be just standing there, honestly. Adept. Adept at what? Dying? Ruza. Come on. Spoiled food. Now there are people starving out there. Now I'm not gonna give this food to the people who are starving, but you know, there are people who are starving. A little late to the party, eh? Bandits were very well equipped. And well fed too. Raises the question.
Back on my feet.
guy?
Take him down. Good find.
The hell was Guy doing out here? Some solo warrioring. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Egg. Goes all towards the overgrown homestead.
Show yourself.
No, I will not show myself. I have no interest in the abandoned homestead. I don't even know where the hell I am. I'm a simple person. I was just exploring this area. Well,
Almost feel a draft. There. I bet there's something behind that broken window. Stay in. Just in case.
yeah, makes sense. We should. Fine dagger, bloody warning. Let this be a lesson. Do not mess with the Trantons. When we come to collect our protection fee, it had better be ready and full. Otherwise, your home, your coin, and your lives are forfeit. See, they did not pay the protection money, so they were killed. I mean, there's a damn. There is a gosh darn house up in the damn trees. Don't tell me it was a tree house. Oh god, okay. I fell quite a distance there.
There's something here.
Oh. An Eye of Rigamond. Margaret's Fury there. Oh, this is the initial. And I popped out there. Right, the other option was to pop out here. There you go. Got me some soul pods. Alright, we're trying to figure out what it has happened. The forgotten homestead. The overgrown homestead, sorry. That might as well be forgotten now too. Further. Go. Okay.
Unseen, unheard.
Big Willie Trenton, Leela Trenton, Connor Trenton.
Come and get me. Oh no, you don't.
Ah, shit. Hey, Connor. Okay, no more Bruiser. No more random archer. That seems like Big Willie. Okay, let's finish off Leela. What the hell, Leela? Don't even try it. All that's left is Mr. Big Willie. He's done. Ranger Vidaro. Toxic grenade. Tranton's signet ring. Tranton family grieves. Tranton family grieves. Plus 20 maximum health plus that item bonus and outlaws escape. Plus 20% dodge distance plus 10% move speed. The Trantons weren't always a family of outlaws. Generations ago, their name held some weight among the Druidian elite as one of the countless minor noble houses that dotted the countryside of the Eastern Reach. When times inevitably got harder and the family's coffers ran dry, they had no choice but to turn to mercenary work to survive and eventually banditry. Driven away from the country they fought to liberate, the family eventually found its way to the living lands. Alongside so many other malcontents and exiles, avoiding lawmen and soldiers is no easy feat, but these greaves of exceptional make assist greatly in such endeavors. Signet ring, and then he had the renegade. He had the armor. Phantom family renegade, heavy armor unique. Your companions deal 20% more damage, face familial bonds, and porter 25 carry capacity. Want always a family of outlaws, very much in elite. Mandatory revenue in the country, lands alongside marketers. Like the family that once bore this renegade, it embodies tenacity and a willingness to do what has to be done no matter the cost. That being said, we will now stash it in the party camp. Too heavy. I cannot carry it. Petrified wooden branch. That's like level 3 upgrade materials. Stanton signet ring. There you go, that's the stuff. And then family talisman and family gauntlets. Stanton family gauntlets. Plus 5% power attack damage. Shocking lash. Power attacks deal 5% bonus shock damage. The Trantons weren't always a family of outlaws. The collective fury of so many Trantons that possessed these gloves through the generations manifested in an electrifying way whenever the wearer strikes a powerful blow against their enemies. Tranton family talisman. 3 perception. Yo. Okay. To survive such a dangerous life requires a keen eye for danger, sometimes something that this talisman actually acutely enhances. Whatever sigil may have once adorned this talisman is lost to time. I have two resolve. Yeah, screw resolve. Give me perception. And my current gloves, what do they do? Steel garrote. Parry efficiency and maximum stamina. Wolf gloves give dex. Franton family. Power attacks dealing bonus shock damage is good. Critical hit chance and dex. I do like the dex. Honestly, give me wolf gloves. I mean, the Ethiopian ones were cool as well. But yeah, give me wolf gloves for now. And then for boots, my glimmering merchant. Okay, that's just insane. Intellect and perception. That's very good. And then armor will keep ours. I might think about changing though eventually. Then you have Tranton signet ring. This ring was taken from the corpse of a member of the Tranton family. It spots a signet displaying a rampant Stellagar. The bounty master will pay for this. Investigate abandoned homestead. Rangers, these two were spreader fighting bandits. Investigate the homestead where the fight occurred, southwest of Eora near Dakotedek. Two senior rangers have gone missing while on duty, and Captain Aricio fears they may have been murdered by one of their own, Dorso and Casagrada. Casagrada, look for him. Ogre's Cave, Moneto. He was located on a hillside. Yeah, okay. And he's dead. I found him in the cave. Grimoire. Fine, great axe. Taco, an axe. Note from Big Willie. The rangers are onto us. We can't shake them off our trail, but we can give them a damn good reason to stop. Try and isolate one or two of them out in the wild, pick off the runt of the litter and bring them here. Either the rangers back off or we send our guest back to Fear in pieces. Stand back, I guess, because okay, we'll let the ice melt away a little bit. Hello, Ranger. Vanero.
Many thanks, my friends. Much as I hate to say it, there's no way I could have fought past those bastards on my own. Name's Verano. I'd love to stay and give proper thanks, but Ranger Acierno needs my report.
Well, they're dead. Ranger Casagrada sent us to find you. You need to rest. You're in no shape to travel. I'm glad to see you survived Casagrada's cowardice. Do you know anything about suspicious activity within the Rangers? Ranger Casagrada sent us to find you.
Well, that's charming. I'm glad he remembered me. I came here with Ranger Casagrada to scout this area out. Oh, we got a tip that a force of bandits was gathering at this old homestead. One of us must have stepped on a twig because they spotted us right away. When I squared off, Casagrada ran the other way. Said he was going to grab Dorso for backup.
We should all aspire to Casagrada's level of heroism. I think you're better off alone. Clearly, Casagrada couldn't handle a real fight. Your squad should more carefully screen their recruits. There were definitely more than a couple of bandits when I got here. Yeah, was it a trap?
After Casagrada left, several more bandits joined the fight. They overwhelmed me and took me hostage. I overheard them talking about meeting someone next to a root-strangled tree with a view of the town. They seemed to think their contact was one of the rangers.
Oh.
But that would make that ranger a traitor.
We found Ranger Monato's corpse. His journal mentioned Ranger Dorso. Ranger Asiano suspects as the killer among the rangers, and either Casagrada or Dorso could be involved. Why would someone want to betray the rangers? Best of luck to you. We found Ranger Monato's corpse. His journal mentioned Ranger Dorso.
Monato's dead. Helia, bless our steps. He was the best tracker of all of us. What a shame. A real shame. Damn. I know Dorso and Monato were close once. I imagine she'll be devastated to hear about his death.
I spoke with her. She didn't seem broken up to me. Ranger Dorso doesn't seem to know about Monato's death. Could Dorso have killed Monato? She seems to be the last person he spoke to. I thought they had a falling out. She didn't seem broken up to me.
Dorso plays her cards close to the chest. The woman's got depths she doesn't let many people see. She's reserved, envoy. That doesn't make her a traitor. What would she even be betraying us for?
Ranger Dorso didn't seem to know. 1 second. Alright. Ranger Dorso didn't seem to know about Monato's death. Could Dorso have killed Monato? She seems to be the last person he spoke to. Yeah.
I can't fathom that. They were as close as siblings once. Not any longer, though. Listen, Dorso can be hard to know, but I don't believe she's a traitor.
Ranger Dorso didn't seem to know about Monato's death.
That's not impossible. Monato and Dorso both patrol alone now, and they can be out of contact for a day or two at a time if they really put their minds to it. And they've been busy ignoring each other for weeks.
I thought they had a falling out.
Yes, it was an argument. A big one. About you, actually.
Oh.
Seems you can't go anywhere without stirring up talk.
I mean, not about you specifically, Envoy, but about your people and their presence in Paradise. We were drinking down by the river. Dorso was arguing that we should contact your ambassador, see if he could send some troops our way.
Your rangers do seem stretched thin, given how large and dangerous this valley is. To help fight the Dream Scourge, deal with Animancers. The rangers are stretched thin.
That was her reasoning. Minato wouldn't hear it. He was furious she'd even considered it. Said if he caught her sending missives to Hildgard, he'd kill her himself.
Oh.
What? Surely that was just Timbers talking.
I don't think he meant it. Minato's not that kind of man. But when it comes to your people, he has, well, had a hair trigger.
Perhaps he had a run-in with the Steel Garrote. They are hard asses. Dorso said he was obsessed with that outcast Animancer in the cave. I've met no shortage of people in the Living Lands with strong opinions about us. Why? He was obsessed with that outcast Animancer.
You mean Vitor? The guy so crazy even Quilici didn't want him around? I mean, Merle. I guess anything's possible. I suppose Minato hasn't ever said a word against animancy, that I can recall. Maybe he sees something in it.
Yeah.
Or in Vitor. All I know is, Minato used to run scout for trade caravans between Fior and Paradise. Until the muckety-mucks in Fior had Asierno reassign him to wilderness patrol. Well, I should start hobbling back.
Do you need someone to watch your back on your way home? I'll make sure nothing follows you. I
wouldn't say no. Thanks again for looking out. I owe you one. And Casagrada owes us both.
That she does.
If you're in the area, go see Captain Asierno at the watchtower. She'll be glad to see you.
I think I met her.
I'm not sure what to make of this. I don't like it.
Search for a root strangled tree.
The traitor will slip up sometime. I'm sure of it.
Bye. Just disappeared, man. Alright, so I'm level, what? I'm level 13 now. Still can't get this. Guns in your inactive loadout reload automatically after 3 seconds. Quick switch. Slide passes through enemies and knocks them down at the cost of 20 essence. Increase slide distance and speed. Enemy knocked down by power slide takes stun. Increases damage with one-handed melee weapons by 25%. Finesse. I do be using a sword. No character points. Really? Come on. Could have given me some character points. Okay, so it's all messed up. Now we gotta search for a root strangled tree. Apparently near Lake Lacuna, so like that's kind of close. And at the watchtower, so ranger outpost, headquarters. This is just the outpost, right? That's what he's referencing when he says go to the watchtower. What the hell? Oh, right. Like, what the hell is this? That's where I came from. This is the entrance to this place, to the overgrown homestead. Now, if only we can fill in some of these gaps. Alright, there's nowhere you can go here. There's this little bit of area that I have not visited. I'll visit it. There you go. So, and this goes into the abandoned homestead. Now, question is, there more than meets the eye here? No, I think not. Hmm. Because if not, then we are at a different position. Asiano, isn't Asiano up here? I mean, I will check.
There's simply not enough. I hope the hunters come back soon.
Our hunters aren't having much luck, but probably because I'm stealing all the food. Oopsie. Captain? No, you're not Captain. Captain Asian, so I presume. Nope, that's Lieutenant Savario.
Sorry, envoy. I need to pay attention here.
Okay. Take me to Ranger headquarters then. The Valiant Republics are a former colony of Old Valia in the Eastern Reach, having since claimed their independence and blossomed into a collection of wealthy city-states. They are ruled by someone. Okay. Asieno. Hello.
Good to see you again. Have you had any luck in your investigation?
Spoke to Dorso.
I'd be curious to hear your impression of her.
Perception. There's something about her that I just don't trust. She's a charismatic woman and she seems to know what she's talking about. Dorso seems tired of the ranger life or maybe bored. She knew Moreno was off patrol, but she didn't try to stop him. Something off. Yeah.
Eh, I wish I didn't agree with you. Dorso can be hard to get close to if she hasn't decided to respect you. That doesn't make her a traitor, though. It just makes her hard to get to know. Follow the leads. Look into the bandit camp, and then follow Monato's trail as Casagrada and Dorso suggested.
We found Monato's body, as well as his journal.
Damn it all. I had a sinking feeling he was dead. What did you learn from the journal?
Ranger Monato was killed by a fellow ranger and dumped in an ogre's cave. Monato suspected a traitor among you and went after them, but he lost him. Monato was murdered before he could report back about a traitor and suspect among the rangers. Monato suspected a traitor among you. He meant to talk to Dorso, but never got the chance. He was killed by a ranger and dumped in an ogre's cave.
My gods.
They wanted to make it look like the ogre did it. This killer's smart.
The journal mentioned tracking the traitor east of Fior, but not much else.
Between Verano's testimony and Monato's journal, I think we have a good idea where to go next. Search for a root-strangled tree east of Fior. Your next lead will be there. And be careful.
Alright, we'll talk later. Gave her updates. Now, there is something. And set up trap. No, I don't want to set up camp. I want to go out here. There's islands over there. River Fork Beacon, take me there. So there are islands over there, and I think that's important. We gotta go to those islands and do them. You know, follow the river out. So one of those islands has like a ancient one. They got secret stuff there, godless structures. This is why I said there was an avalanche, because it fell from there down there. It would make some sense. Wonder if I can even go there. Right? Oh. Visible barriers, huh? Yep, we can literally chart the barrier because there is no going forward here, we're going sideways. Well, I am very definitely trying to go forward. Yep, okay, so there's no going forward this way. What the hell is wrong with that? I'm not supposed to be here, huh? Yep, those textures, they speak for themselves. I was supposed to be there, they would have put actual textures in there. They are not, so I'm not supposed to be there. Okay. Fair enough. So, head over there and we look for the root strangled tree. Copper skates are used as currency in the Aedyrian Empire, therefore much of the known world. Because Aedyr rules all. Okay, so. What the hell? The damn backflip. Weird areas.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Now there are Zoraps here. Well, I'm glad we are culling the numbers, I guess. Alright, a root strangled tree. That looks like it. Search the tree for evidence. The band is supposed to meet the ranger. The Reader's ranger and their banded allies may have left some evidence of their meeting. Search it. Clandestine note. Written in a precise and careful hand. This note seems to set up a meeting in another location. Assuming you find this letter intact and in time, before you go any further, make sure you haven't been followed to this location. Having stalked bandits in this forest before, I know the usual level of care you people take, and I generally find it lacking. Once you're certain you weren't followed, come to my camp at the mouth of the river, southwest of Eora, and we will discuss how you can further help me bring order to the valley. Don't make me regret our accord. Move to the designated location. The traitorous ranger instructed the bandits to meet at a secluded camp near the mouth of the river. Maybe you can get the drop on them. I mean, it's not very far. Holy crap. Give me some. Give me a cooked lashwing. That'll do it. I died? Alright, well, guess there was no pool beneath the waterfall to jump into. I just kind of fell to my death. Calavain, god of the hunt, assassins, pursuit, wilderness, and predatory creatures. It is a form of fur-clad hunter flanked by hunting dogs, giant cats, or other weird things. Okay. Okay. I missed my shot. Ow, ow, ow.
That it?
Yep, more or less. Raw trout. I'll eat some hardtack. Find the strangled tree. Right there. Okay, now we gotta get over there. Meet the ranger at the designated location. There are ways to get down there. Haha! Got your ass. Hello, Dorso.
Envoy? What are you? Huh. You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but I think this could work out better for both of us.
Oh, really? Why am I not surprised it's you here? It was you the whole time. You were the traitor. Who were you expecting? You really managed to cock this whole thing up, Dorso. Why am I not surprised it's you?
You should have listened to Captain Massoni. Always trust your gut. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help.
Murdering people. Kidnapping when Verano was stupid. He's how I found your letter. I assume you killed Monato because he caught you sneaking around Emerald Stair. Because you caught him sneaking around?
Right. I thought I was clever. Skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, playing caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. It completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good.
Kidnapping Varanto was stupid. He's how I found your letter.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Unbelievable.
Bandits were supposed to kill him, but
Oh, great.
I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ran something back to us instead. Idiots.
You think you're softening up Emerald Stair for Aedyr, don't you?
Sounds horrible when you put it like that. But, yes, that's exactly it. Your people have already pacified Paradise. With contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Dorso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do.
By killing people now. Why would you betray Emerald Stair like this?
Fjord is wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet. I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Aedyr. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe. But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself.
Great. Let me get this straight. You killed your friends to prepare Emerald Stair for Aedyr. Does the ambassador know about your scheme? Does Ludwin? I want to help you prepare Fear for Aedyrian control. Great. I am going to spare your life, but I never want to see you again. Draw your weapon, traitor. Let me get this straight. You killed your friends to prepare Emerald Stair for Aedyr.
Fjord simply cannot survive the way things are. Monato and Verano disagreed.
Then you disagree. You don't turn on your own.
Their voices had power in the Rangers. Too much power. And when they spoke, the others listened. Now they'll have to listen to me.
Great. I don't like the way you did this, but I agree with your goals. Come on, I could have helped you. You're bold. The Empire needs more who see things like you do. You fail to think of one thing. Aedyr will not welcome someone who betrayed her own people. Your motivations are completely alien to me. Are you sure you're not a dream troll? You fail to think of one thing. Aedyr will not welcome someone who betrayed her own people.
I don't live in Aedyr. I don't want to. Emerald Stair is my home. And it's wasting away. I can only look after my people. Get us what we need.
You've got a strange way of doing that.
Only Aedyr can help us now.
If Aedyr takes Fear, the home you know will be gone. It would only be another colony. Everything about Fear would change, but that might be for the better. You're kidding yourself if you think the Emperor wants anything to do with this piddling little backwater. If they take Fear, it will be gone. It will only be another colony.
Maybe that would be for the best. We've had decades to secure this valley. What do we have to show for it? Dead homesteads, dead farmers, dead fields. And a city full of animancers who don't give a single shit about us. It wasn't always like this.
Things change, the wheel turns, only fools fight it. What was it like then?
I wish you could have seen the valley I grew up in. The steep green hills, mist twining about the peaks. Birds, deer, the many little creatures of the trees scurrying among the leaves. Most of them gone now. Sometimes, in high summer, the sunset would catch the rice paddies just right, and the whole valley would glow coral violet. A world on fire with life that never burned. We ate well and slept through the night. I don't want to live through this time if there's nothing better on the other side.
Does the ambassador know your scheme? Does Ludwin? Do people know?
I'm not an official asset, just an enthusiastic ally.
Great. Loose
But
cannon.
I did meet the captain of the Steel Garrote. Alfir, she said her name was. They appeared out of the fog a few nights
Alfir.
ago, late, hours before dawn. There were so many of them, I was certain they were going to kill me.
So you rolled out of the welcome wagon. So you rolled out the welcome wagon for them to save your own hide. The Steel Garrote aren't indiscriminate killers. You didn't need to be afraid. Wait, the Steel Garrote? Yeah, okay. They aren't indiscriminate killers. You didn't need to be afraid. Yeah.
I realized that soon enough. Captain Alfir is strong, determined, organized. She's exactly what we need to save Fjord. She has a vision for how to save the valley from itself. A vision I can believe in.
Kill all the
I found them a
animancers.
place to hole up. No one is going to find them until it's time.
Where are the Steel Garrote now?
If they didn't tell you, they must have had a good reason.
I doubt they've been able to find me. I move fast. I've been out of contact for a while on business for the Emperor. I'd like to check in. They didn't tell me because they knew I'd probably stop them. Yeah, I doubt they've been able to find me. I move fast.
You're canny, just like Monato was. The steel garrote are holed up in a cave, just behind that waterfall over there. Some of them, anyway.
What?
We
Really?
should look into that.
I'm sure they'd appreciate your help.
What do you believe the Steel Garrote are planning to do in Emerald Stair exactly?
They're going to put a stop to the animancy. The animancy that's sickening our fields, driving the animals mad, polluting our souls. And maybe it will end the Dream Scourge. Then, Emerald Stair will be safe.
You're prepared to watch a lot of people die for that theory? You expect the Steel Garrote to what? Ask nicely? How do you know Animancy is what causing Fio's problems? Yeah.
I don't. That's exactly it. We can't know unless we stop all of it and see.
And then if it
Once
doesn't
Captain Alfred explains to the Animancers what their work is doing to our people,
explain,
they'll have to give it up.
she'll kill them all. No, you have killed people. You need to die. Right? Like she's murdered two people. Like you don't want to take control like this. It's gonna screw everything up. And my companions obviously hate her. Draw your weapon, traitor.
About time.
Over here! See anything?
Give me a second.
Yo, she drank a health potion, man.
Hold on.
Goodbye, Dorso. Silver fanning.
Warmed up?
An exceptional dagger. Just behind that waterfall, huh? You know, I've been in there. And I didn't see anyone inside, so... Magran, goddess of war, fire, transformation, purification, consumption. Everything.
I don't like this. Stay alert.
This must be the Steel Garrote camp Dorso mentioned. Be careful.
I am.
Too long. We should have gotten orders by now.
Inquisitor Luna is taking her time. I think she wants to see how the envoy performs. She has a vested interest in that.
Then forgive my impatience, brother.
No need. Eagerness is a virtue, not a vice.
Hello. That is a trap. How does one disable this trap?
Do you smell that, brother?
Because, sir.
Salt and gunpowder.
Fanatic.
There's an Almauer near with us. A big one, too.
That is the smell of victory. We're going to make Inquisitor Ludwig proud.
Right as always, dear sister.
Why am I killing Steel Garrote again? Why am I killing Steel Garrote again? Excuse me. I thought I was aligned with the Steel Garrote. Thought I disarmed that. Anyway. Why are they hostile? Why are they hostile? It's because I went inside. Well, I don't want to murder all the steel garrote. Rare individuals whose souls are touched by the gods at birth. Hello.
Watch yourselves.
Why are you killing me? Why are you hurting me? Okay. That's not 548.20. How about this one? Before I went inside. Because I don't want to freaking kill them. I didn't know they're not enemies. I don't think they're enemies. They're not supposed to be. They're enemies now. What the hell? 20 is bad. 45.58. That's gotta be good. Abaddon, god of golems, machines, industry. Yeah, see, they're not bad.
This is no ranger camp, envoy.
Dorso mentioned a steel garrote camp. This must be it.
This is taking too long. We should have gotten.
Inquisitor Luke is taking her time. I think she wants to see how the envoy performs. She has a vested interest in that.
Then forgive my impatience, brother.
No need. Eagerness is a virtue, not a vice.
Hello.
Well, if it isn't the Aedyr envoy.
Yep.
We weren't expecting reinforcements. Either you've come early, or more likely, you shouldn't be here.
The steel garrote is here. Don't like that one bit.
Tell you what, turn around, and Inquisitor Ludwig doesn't have to hear about this unfortunate little mix-up.
I earned Ludwig's favor in Paradise. That has to count for something. What's going on here? Shouldn't we be in Paradise? Tell me what the steel garrote are doing in Emerald Stair and I'll consider it. I saw nothing. Yeah, I earned her favor.
Wait a moment. You're the one who brought in that assassin, aren't you?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Be that as it may, we can't have you breaking our cover.
Cover for
If
what?
we gave you an incentive to turn a blind eye to this little operation of ours?
An excellent idea, sister. Copper or iron? The choice is yours.
You're offering me a bribe to leave. I choose copper. I'm participating in the light. I'll just go quietly. No questions asked. I'll take the iron. You're offering me a bribe to leave.
Very astute. Inquisitor Ludwig told us to kill anyone who happens to find this place.
And she means anyone.
I'd rather not kill an Aedyran official over an honest error, so take the money and look the other way.
I'm not leaving until I got some answers.
Then you're not leaving.
Oh, I need more resolve. Fine, I'll go quietly, but this isn't over.
Good choice. Inquisitor Ludwig said you were a smart one.
Be seeing you soon, envoy. Hopefully not too soon.
I don't like seeing the steel garrote here, but I suspect they've got us outnumbered.
Okay, so we're not stabbing these people to death, or...
We are indeed not.
The Burnt Queen smiles on you.
Uh-huh.
We'll send Inquisitor Ludwig your good wishes. The steel garrote have our eye on Emerald Stair. We'll send Inquisitor Ludwig your good wishes.
It would
Right.
be in your best interests to leave. Now.
Now.
You didn't see this place, understand? It would be in your best interests to leave.
What if I do this?
Now.
Oh, no, you don't!
They did not like that. Okay. So it was autosave. This one, right? 45.58. It's this one. I should also save here. Because I want to see, let's see, I don't have enough resolve is what they're saying to be able to do this. Create a manual save here. Look at my stuff. How can I get more resolve? So there's probably the stuff that gives me resolve. Yeah, Steel Garrote Medallion gives me some. Are there any stuff that gives me resolve? Resolve. Theosian Boots. Martyr's Pact.
This is no ranger camp, envoy.
Dorso mentioned a steel garrote camp. This must be it.
This is taking too long. We should have gotten orders by now.
Bang! Bang!
Her time. I think she wants to see how the envoy performs. She has a vested interest in them.
Then forgive my impatience, brother.
No need. Eagerness is a virtue, not a vice.
Hello!
Where?
We were.
Still, tell you.
I earned your favor.
Wait a
Be that.
What if we an copper?
You're offering me a
There it
bribe?
is. Inquisitor.
And
I'd rather know.
I'm not leaving it like it answers.
You.
Glare silently.
what do we do, brother?
We do what comes naturally, of course. What a pity. Normally, I'd think twice about spilling godlike blood, but for you, I'll make an exception.
What?
Oh, no, you don't!
We really just kicked the saltfly's nest. I guess we're in this now.
When we first met, I thought I was gonna keep you out of trouble.
And they have the key. Okay, but I'm not. I'm not doing this. Apparently, that just leads to me dying. Okay, I'll just take the money and leave.
This is no ranger camp, envoy.
This is taking too long. We should have gotten orders.
Dorso mentioned a steel.
Inquisitor Ludwig is taking her time. I think she wants to see how the envoy performs. She has a vested interest in them.
Then forgive my impatience, brother.
No need. Eagerness is a virtue, not a vice.
Hello.
Wait.
I earned the favor.
Be that.
An copper.
You're offering me a bribe.
And
I choose copper.
Go buy
1050.
something warm. They say a storm is coming.
If we're walking
Yes.
away, no reason to do it empty-handed.
You know, if you're
Paid.
gonna sell out your values anyway, you could at least get some spicy beverages out of it.
Paid.
you didn't see this. It would be. You didn't see this.
The steel garrote. We'll send in the burn. The steel garrote have arrived in my stead.
Send them my good wishes. They should also know that I found them. I know they're there. Why didn't I enter last time? I was here, obviously, but I don't remember why I didn't go in. Maybe there wasn't an option to go in last time? Oh yeah, okay, there is no pool here. Don't... I keep forgetting that I'm trying to jump into the water. Return to Ranger. Asiano. Well, I have bad news. He was trying to sabotage you for Aedyr. They've killed her. Only I can sabotage you for Aedyr, nobody else. Also, I'm pretty sure my spy is dead. I should not have sent him. Just teleport me there, but... Hello.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me.
Masoni was right. There was a killer. It was Ranger Dorso. Iska Sagrada. We ran down everybody. There is no murderer. There was a killer. It was Dorso.
My gods. I can't believe this.
Ilia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Ranger since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now?
She's dead. I killed her.
Without a trial? Good gods.
Frontier justice. That's what a traitor deserves.
Masoni, please. Where's her body now, Envoy?
Burnt to a crisp down near the mouth of the river by the waterfall.
I'll send a few of the senior rangers out to find her.
Thank you, Maso. What a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to tell my men. A traitor in the Rangers. This situation beggars belief. Do you know why she did it?
Dorso was trying to create the conditions for an Aedyrian takeover. Ranger Dorso had gone mad. I absolutely have no idea. She wasn't making much sense. She was trying to make an Aedyrian takeover.
Be serious, Envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Maso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Evidently, she was quite serious about it. I didn't want to believe it could be her. Gods beyond, what a mess. Thank you, Envoy. Ranger Monato has been properly avenged, and now I have a lot of work to do to rebuild my squad.
It was our pleasure. You should keep a closer eye on your people from now on. I hope things get easier for you. It was our pleasure.
Here's your reward.
One last trick.
It's the least we can do for your assistance. Thank you again. Step carefully out there. We are living through strange times.
I hope this at least
Boom.
lets them clean up their ranks.
I hope so. Last trick. Whoa, it's a gun, bro! Bullets bounce to hit an additional enemy within range plus 20 reload speed. Brother, this is what I wanted forever. The gilding on this exquisite abacus does little to mask the scratches and other signs of wear that mar its surface. Much sought after for its unique ability to strike multiple targets with a single bullet, men and women have died in their efforts to claim this weapon or maintain their ownership of it. Well, this shit is mine now. Holy crap, it's good. Ho ho ho. Well, it doesn't look that cool though. These guns look kinda crappy, man. Like the image looks so much nicer. Oh, okay, now I gotta sell shit. Where is a beacon close to someone who sells? A farmer's market. Oh, I cannot fast travel when encumbered. Of course I cannot. What's heavy? Sorted by name. Sorted by weight. A great hammer. Stash that. Travel me to the farmer's market. I will sell this stuff. I've got a legendary gun, man. That's all I ever wanted. And this legendary gun can shoot multiple people with one bullet, and it reloads faster, bro. This is great. So yeah,
What'll it be? Godlike?
let's see what you got. You have Anamance's Shallow Tail. That's fine. I have my gun I can sell to you now. It's an exceptional abacus. It served me well. I do not need it anymore. For I have the golden gun.
It was a farm to dream thralls.
Lost a farm to dream trolls?
I don't feel safe out here anymore. Is it even worth buying new equipment? I have no idea how we'll get our crops growing again. Is it even worth buying new equipment?
I bet those Arabs around there laughing at us. I'd rather not talk to you.
Why not?
This place is changing, and not for the better.
Yeah,
I'd rather not talk
give me a sec. Alright,
to you.
well. Now I have a very cool gun. Anyway, we'll save. And I'll see you in the next one. We have still a lot of stuff to do. Not this entire area. I don't think we can go here. I think this is like the edge. So that's fine. It probably opens up like so or something. I don't know. Maybe like only like this much. And like this something. I don't know. Whatever. And there's stuff up here too. Anyway, we'll do it. We'll do it next time.